Let's go branding. Let's go branding.
Let's go branding.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Go Branding with your host, Steve Albert.
I filled out a self-evaluation form online, and I thought it was interesting, all the personality traits that it picked up on who I am, and it was pretty accurate. It was one of those things where it just asks uh, random questions or seemingly random questions, but they're all related to different personality traits and how you work with others and all that sort of thing. And I thought it was pretty interesting how accurate it was to me. At least I think it was. I don't know. Maybe you might think different if you know me. Um, but one of the things, as far as working with others, it says it narrowed it down to two words: composed and accepting. And specifically, it said when interacting with coworkers, people similar to you recover quickly from emotional letdowns or frustrations and typically maintain an evenness of mood. And that's pretty much how I am. I'm pretty even in mood. Like I don't go from one extreme to another. And I got to put my glasses on because the printing's really small here. The other part of that is an accepting personality when working with others. Individuals like me typically show a compassionate heart and enjoy delivering positive feedback. So, yeah, that's me. And then the next one was leadership approach. And the word that it came up with for me was sympathetic. I didn't think sympathetic was a leadership quality, but apparently it is. It says people like me, or people who share your behavioral preferences, are able to look beyond the surface and read others' motivations and maintain an awareness of others' motivations. And I guess I do that. And then the other part of that is committed. As far as leadership approach, I'm committed. Individuals similar to you are typically unconcerned with career growth and tend to enjoy low visibility roles. That one's not quite so accurate because I like to be out in front of people and get lots of attention. So, but I am committed to what I do, whatever it is, whether it's going to advance my career or not, I suppose. So, the next one is needs and motivations. It narrowed it down to enterprising and curious. Individuals similar to me are often comfortable in high risk situations and enjoy stepping outside their comfort zone. That's me for sure. And then I'm curious. People like me enjoy expressing themselves through the arts and actively seek out new knowledge. Yep, that's me to a T. All right, we've got two more here, so hang in. Problem solving, personality traits and problem solving. This narrowed me down to logical and contemplative. When solving problems, people like me tend to evaluate issues in a literal manner and are able to support data with intuition when necessary. And contemplative means people who share my behavioral preferences frequently reflect on past experiences and develop a full understanding of issues before moving forward. And yeah, I just, sometimes we wonder if we know ourselves how we think we do, or we have uh, a different interpretation of who we are sometimes than what the general public sees in us. So it's good to fill out, a questionnaire like this sometimes, just to kind of touch base and make sure that you think you are the way other people think you are, because sometimes we come off as different than what we think we're coming off as. So the last one here is work style, and it described me as specific and active. When assigned work tasks, uh, individuals similar to me will not become overly concerned with specifics and will adjust their focus on details to the needs of the situation. Yep, that's me. And active. People like me exhibit a standard, even paced approach to work and adjust their sense of urgency to the situation. Yeah, sometimes I'll drag my feet on something when if there's no urgency to it, and I'll just take my time and focus on it as need be. But I can adjust my work practices according to the situation. If it's something that needs done right now, I can speed myself up and get things done with accuracy as well. So I just thought that was a neat little evaluation of me. And I felt it was pretty accurate. A couple things may not be, 100% spot on, but I just thought it was an interesting thing to share with you. And I'm going to be scheduling in interviews with some of my customers or some other local businesses that are doing an awesome job with their branding strategy. So tune in and follow along. And if you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, follow that. And I'm also going to be putting these on YouTube. And so trying to build a YouTube channel, YouTube following, and, kind of funnel people to my Biographics website, which is getingearmarketing.com.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get branding at getingearmarketing.com.